I was on more carbon from like a black media. I was young. A yet mammy Akosua Serwaa and I feel so Nakuma a year Akosua Bempomaa and send your baby to one thing a form who was young 7 better one tenno. A quack and some and one patch say Bempomaa a year that the Lumba nearby penny and I feel so Akosua Serwaa yet that the Lumba a yearly or no so Germany. I was young. Lumba we and Umbe can't send be say woman name anything concerning that the Lumba a wuno. Na ansembia babe to dwa me ne wo kasa yi aya Akosua Serwaa be pie mu e wo man Ghana no wo de aya court appeal bi ekoya ne appeal court won sensem na according to nkomo na yekotie no yese aya LA wo submit ye be kasa aya letters of administration na wo file ye yese wo hwe enema wo twere edi egun nsem nimu ene aye death certificate Lumba wuye ekudi odobroni ensa na ebusia eniema maame no atwere woni Bempomaa atwere edi egu aye ele no emu no ebusia yase enwanwa na at the end of the day maame timi saba bonten ebeka se Lumba wu no mu nimu ho hwe no wo hwe nsem a wotwere ye ewo letters of administration nimu na we dey compare ne maame no woni nakuma no ka se wo mu nimu Lumba wu no hwe na etwetwe aso eno me ne wo kasa sisi no ensem bi ene na mfreme ma ye kwa akoti a echese was a underground investigation etimi koso fa Lumba wu no efa Akosua Serwaa na Bempomaa ho kire se ensem bi o makuru kire de gu letters of administration na omofale de ko appeal court no etwetwe aso abusia ha egusu yeke black media yenkwaji nchiremu no emresisi ye abuja baby a wo hwe me bia wo haw ne amane kodan na bia da eda wo su bia no bomode se onimi bedi nkomo ye de samna nwanwaso bi aba e frene se sika kokko na gold samna wo haw bia da eda wo su bia wo hia sa samna we se bi afi wo ye bema wo hwe me wo bema sam wo kom bema ye ketwa rabaji bula matali eduro bi na wo bema enye kese watimi abo adwuma so ache ewo empem ye de akwankyere bi aba abuja no ye hwehwe wo hyebrem ye frene se mpelifo akwankyere ana se wo betima frene back to sender onipa bi ha onipa bi tata wato bet ewo ho se wo se ne tibi obeku bomode so be fa numbers ne go screen ase na woni mi akasa me hwehwe wo hyebrem mu wi a na bomode se me kire wo ne wo beye
almost seeking legal advice even away from lawyer Kusimo, but they just haven't got their way.
So
and I support in any week,
right? So it was after the 1 week, wasn't it?
Yes, and American, they seek legal advice, but they know one thing for sure. One thing for sure, they say, there is no civil marriage. And on any idea, keep and come on, and keep go through in Ghana system now. Oh.
German first time
so mami bet me go no when ma sesa
mi say no ba
o bet me go no when mu sesa hold on see meti ase say meti ase say o de beba na bi o mbeka say the mami ase ne say appeal ho nye time ye ba be show new evidence. It's on rare occasions and I say omotia sema udna reasons but the intia reasons
for new evidence
yes right so and I make no so until that ne dey me ma do me say nya dey so be ko di bi be kwa me patcho me ba o me optimistic about it so ma me di bi be kwa mo be dia atum eno ba me ba it's mimi hu ne say minim reason betimi de ama abemo mo so ade atum te eno mi ngindi say you betimi present any new evidence but what I know so say I will not say so no because I'm not there but what I assume they say this is too big of embarrassment for my men so we need that right now or better it took us a guy done the
okay on Bempomaa almost see omunim baby kwan Lumba fa so wuye kohwe omo ele no date omo de share so for that Lumba wu no Kohani mo mo church share so sa early no. Eno any embarrassment. A fair play na odobroni ni the lawyers no they just want to let things me patro enoba. Obia their certificate bia. When you go read it you find out. There are so many embarrassing things on my head, but the foul play na or your odobroni in person obey foul play. And on person obey because enoba. I mean kase niaba. Say kasa also be kasabi. I mean, Kasa, there are so many foul play. Into Untimin Kasa, on Peso Beguna when the master 7 years to have obit me kukunipa. No abijina or abijina, main castle or assembly, obit me kukunipa, no abijina, court adakem, at the Bible as well as Unkuni bia. Who's adding bida. Obikunema maybe now say no in the corner. These are the wicked things people do. Then you marry certificate to oneself. So let's get it that. Mameno, in as much as you know, so he didn't on pay, you know. Obet me push law no. There was so many things I'm for the and for the bad what's the resource in a certificate be anywhere for American embassy by America. Yes. And then is there. In Timane, yes, Mameno cannot do it in a change or the fair mono. Good lawyers and then person in every home, so they are so anything that be a catch up on the Lumba warren, even with certificate or no certificate. They are parental fraud, they are marriage fraud in it. And we can point out, Obi already be an insanima winner. Although green and audience or person will play far or person will play clean or more corner thought. When it gets there, you know. To the ambassador maker.
Serwaa, don't my storage and play with your mind. See, we all saw the video. The video is evident enough. Unless there is a divorce, it is evident enough. See, who is spousal visa? Yeah, who is spousal visa? Abrofono, they know say Ghana for the to me, I have fake marriage certificate. The consideration, the weight, on photos and videos to prove say indeed you were married to this man. Ain't it Emma storage and play with your mind? And your baby, unless there is a divorce.
Oh no, we don't play with mine. I know what I know. And
It is so
it's Debbie, and you storage up till now you've not even brought any divorce.
As much as
you don't need a
marriage don't make
marriage
valid. And so up till now
I'm not saying say marriage certificate now I say I'm a spectator, I can speculate. And no be na me I'm not saying me worry my men ask for divorce certificate. I can't go to the embassy or whatever you get married to get your marriage certificate. Is there a right say she was the one that has to prove it, whether she's married or not. Until so be proven in there. Me, I still stand here to say I believe with 70% sure so only be. And you own also bet to wait in about no because them so you also did so will be all.
I'm sure this was
evident enough.
The video wasn't
I'm even going further to explain, say, the weight on photos and video. A high still marriage certificate. Even when you're applying for a spousal
photos and video cannot prove anything.
Prove civil marriage wife.
Yeah, it can.
The weight.
It has no weight. It has no weight.
That is put on it.
It has no weight when it comes to civil marriage. It has no weight. Videos and then they have no.
It has nothing.
Okay, wait, storage. No, storage. Answer this question for me. We'll say it has no weight. It has no weight in terms of what?
In terms of baby, I'm worry and Wabruchi, so it has no weight. Ultimate pictures.
You didn't let me land. As someone American say, when you're applying for a spousal visa, especially
we are not talking about visa here.
No,
we are talking about a marriage.
Can I land? When you're applying for a spousal visa, Abrafone, they put more weight on photos and videos because when say you bet me a fake marriage certificate. Am I right? Unless
but you're looking at the other direction. You have to look at when you're from away. I mean, before
no, you're
looking at the wrong direction. Let us get it so now then I'm baby.
No, wait. Why do the whites put more weight?
We are talking about two different
videos as compared to marriage certificate.
Because we put more emphasis on the certificate more than the video.
No, that's not answering the question.
Wedding. Obaga so na wire. So no no.
Just not getting the answer you want, and you will not get it. Yes,
that's not answering the question. That's not an answer to the question.
Okay,
the question
so what's the question?
I don't know whether there's a question here.
Why do they put more weight on photos and videos as compared to a certificate?
To prove marriage in court are two different things, and you know it from your voice. I can tell you are very educated.
Sorry,
applying for a visa,
you are still not getting it.
Let me get it. You've been talking and asking the same question. We are two men here. We are two men here. Still keep asking you, what's your question? You haven't said anything. Okay, we have given you 5 minutes. Ask your question.
Not the Akofa B. That is not what I'm saying. I asked Tiggy a simple question.
The question. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. There's two things here. You have if you're gonna prove to Brofona, they want to see certain things that shows that you have married, and with pictures alone cannot prove it.
She didn't say pictures.
I know you didn't. I know she didn't say that. In any how you slice it, you still have to qualify with the certificate. Even both ways that we're talking about. What the video about certificate here comes in grano and fact and the video no they be getting. That's the question.
Sticky.
I'm listening.
You see, as I said more weight is placed on videos and photos as compared to
that certificate.
Why? Because certificates can be forged.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
When
you are going to I don't know, lavishly I don't know. You have to prove your marriage certificate first. And when you prove your marriage certificate and they know say and add more weight, that's when they need more weight.
The supporting argument, exactly.
Yeah, that's supporting argument.
You don't have to go supporting argument. No, wait.
Because you cannot.
I'm trying to bring your mind to the fact, say, obviously, certificates can be forged, especially in this part of the world.
And so can videos and pics.
You can easily go to find your kind of sense and then they can forge it for you. But they know, say, okay, fine, photos too can be forged and everything. But they know, say, you have to put in more. And you cannot put in more if you are not ready to marry. Well, that is what they think. In Tina, I'm putting more weight on photos because they know, so okay, fine, this is evident enough. But for the certificates, you can just go and get it done. You can sign and then you get it. What else proves say you really got married to this person besides the certificate?
Actually,
photos and videos to show.
When I'm saying,
can I come
you
in?
could only say that when the certificate in question is valid.
Maybe
you can't say certificate be and Ukrainian engine to supporting video no
in Ghana before?
Lumba are not sponsored.
Did you add photos to it?
Because
I can be able to.
I was like, have you applied for a spousal visa before?
No, I have done
it before.
I'm
sorry. What question do you have about it? Ask me.
There is weight on it.
It's okay.
Because they know you can easily forge.
So listen, we understand you. There's weight to anything you can support.
So that is it. If you agree with me, said there is weight, then that is it. I think that's all I want to
that you can support.
We are not disputing your fact, but you're
supporting what?
You're supporting.
Let me tell you
that certificate that you presented.
You have
already know
your certificate first.
And it's all control. All the exams and they say 2 + 2 is 4, but then the teacher says show your work. Show your work. Okay, obi to me actual 2 no abra onim kwan abazunya 2 no. Do you understand? So you have to show your work. So you have to do certain things. Me say yes into na menya 2 no. But if the 2 is control 2 + 2 is 3. Showing your work is not even necessary because 3 no grand wetty. And the certificate having that has to be good. Then you can support it with other arguments. So certificate in what the video banning and no certificate doesn't actually prove that you're married, and doesn't that make sense?
Okay, I now know why you're saying that. You're relating it to Akosua Serwaa certificate, you know.
I'm relating to any certificate. The certificate have to be good first.
No, take it out. The moment you bring that in, logical reason, Ephraim. So me personally, I don't like to do that. My point is weight is given, more weight is given to the videos because that is like physical evidence. Hardcore evidence. Now, don't forget with the whole situation going on. That video now, evidence social media. They didn't use it all.
Birth certificate here, hardcore evidence. So what can in spousal idea? That is really the hardcore birth certificate. If you have kids,
and we are now the day as also.
It's been no being trying to some more.
Any child certificate in your account, you come and
about spouse, I don't know, make or the first spouse, so that's what it is, or so hardcore evidence.
Okay, so what I was trying to say is, you've not applied for spousal visa before. And I mean, I've done it before. And I'm telling you, sir, more weight is put on photos. And, something to show that indeed you did get married. It's not just a certificate.
I can ask you one question. And then that should end the whole, without, okay, if I say, pictures, maybe that shows that you've married. Can you just submit that alone without a certificate?
But that is why I used...
that's a question, yes or no?
I'm answering you. That is why I used more weight. I didn't say that's the only thing
wait, no. But I'm saying, can you do without the certificate?
But if I use more, it means I'm comparing it to something, right?
Meaning, say, without the certificate, pictures and one bit me highway.
Right? Yo, Stiggy.
Because the only thing I'm gonna say to you, you can bring just a certificate without pictures.
Somebody's saying more. There is comparison. So what am I comparing it to? Other evidence such as marriage certificates.
Debbie, without a certificate, no amount of pictures will prove that you're married.
I am not saying that you only have to present
photos. You are talking about more weight, right? I get it. So let's take it say what do marriage certificate now call? No magia. Now will you force them to add more weight to it?
Storage, have you applied before?
Don't. Can you answer my question, please? Can you answer my question?
You send all these things together.
Oh, can you answer my question? Can you answer my question? My question, who answer will be very good.
What question? Can answer that question.
Apply for visa now, and then for some reason now or more whatever. Let me put it that way. For some reason, although marriage certificates them are more J, and I'm say it's fine by them. Are you still gonna tell them you have more evidence, you have more weight to add to the marriage certificate you've given to them? Are you gonna force them to take it?
You say, have you applied before? No? Because these things, you add all of them together. You add all of them together. I'm surprised you asked me that. Because if you've done it before, you've gone through the process, you know that you add all these things together.
Raya, can you go with the pictures and leave the certificates at the house?
Yes, that's a question.
Nobody is saying you can do that.
But you know what you can do? You can go without the pictures and the certificate alone.
I'm just saying, sir, they put more weight on the photos. Anybody can do it.
That's what we're also trying to tell you.
Anybody can do it.
That's what we're also trying to tell you. You can also forget your pictures, but they will go with the certificate, and that will be fine. That's the main evidence.
No, if whoever is going through the document is not convinced, they will ask you to bring other evidence to say you're married.
That's when they are not convinced. Yo, Mama Galon Kasawa, because at this point, I mean,
main drag it.
No, I don't. You can drag it. We have time. I mean, you can drag it. I mean, so who will be become there? I mean, it's educative. I just love.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't understand the
this one, I'm saying, this one.
Galon.
Yeah, who say Lumba no do need to climb baby. Since you miss
Obey, or no, this or the bear, Magalon Casa. Why? That's how be right.
Galo Casa.
Why background to just shed clarity on some of the questions you guys were asking and all that, you know. A spousal process to do with, you know, for those that have gone through it and all that. Every country, and when they're doing your interview, you know, there's will be every interviewer and what they would want to look at or what they would not want to look at, right? But a mandatory says so all submit a package now, even when you are doing the application process and all that, it tells you say have your what's it called, apart from your marriage certificate or any other divorce certificates, birth certificates, whatever, no, whatever other evidence that you can show, which is picture for, let me finish, which is picture form, or even if you guys have traveled together, anything else after the marriage certificate that you can add as supporting evidence to support your claim, say ya warrior no existence nana ye cohabitating ni bibia and all that, you know. Who's that? Oh, sorry. You go ahead and you do that. The primary evidence that they need is marriage certificate. There are a lot of people when you go and they question your marriage certificate or they doubt the authenticity of your marriage certificate, then they start to ask, or they start to go through your album, picture after picture after picture. They will even pull out boarding passes. They will pull out witness statements from other people. And even after all that, if they still don't feel convinced, then they will put AP on your stuff and then say they want to request some more things after the interview, in fact. But 9 out of 10, if you go and your marriage certificate, 9 out of 10, if you go and your marriage certificate is authentic, and whoever is doing the interview at that time sees the marriage certificate and they believe it to be true, they are not even going to go through any other picture, shape or form. It ends literally at the marriage certificate. Interview abia ena obiane said there omo pese omo elongate interview process no ema wa ye applicants na mo ba no, but it literally starts from the marriage certificate. Once that one has been accepted, technically everything else is as per whoever is interviewing, whether they want to know more or not. If the marriage certificate has a question on it, then other things will come up. If not, it literally stops at the marriage certificate. Nothing else comes after that. And yes, you will give enough for them to know in case they want to look at pictures, but you don't ever want to put yourself in a position you are giving everything out to whoever is interviewing you if they have not really asked for it. And sometimes you give enough, and even that enough, they might ask for more. That is when you release things. But if not, it stops at the marriage certificate. That is the only true fact evidence that holds the most weight. They base everything off the marriage certificate. It's if there is a question about that marriage certificate or somebody just wants to be spiteful, then they look at all the other things.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes. Yeah.
We no wo kasa in case nipa kro no wo Ghana na okofa na meboa. But
Yes.
Sebia ni pakono. In fact, say omo nyina wo country ni so baba ko paper ba ko ne paper. They obviously know that marriage certificate is genuine because it's from that country. Right? And are you saying he said because say a year from that country now they know say it's genuine. No? They will not look at anything, they just issue you the visa.
They will still look at your marriage certificate. Marriage certificate, and a year with the solid fact that they need. It doesn't matter whether the person is living in abroad with you or the person is living in Ghana with Ghana and you bring them here. The marriage certificate is the actual evidence or the actual support to say, my warrior no. Everything else yes it depending on nipa or your interview no. Some people are there obi betimi one interviewer can say oh marriage certificate ni yokwe obehwe onhwe bibia biem and the person right next to them can come and say oh ye hia mo boarding passes ye hia mo nyoma bebre obia ne de omo pese omo hwehwe mu to say wa warrior na e wo paper so no e yampa na se nyampa
me tiase o me patch say bi a me ne nipa ko no wo outside Ghana ha baby we me ne nipa ko no wo the same country but nipa ko no ni nkrata and am na ye marriage wo aha and yenya certificate which means that marriage certificate is authentic, right?
They will still have to look at it.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
I know. I'm not saying they wouldn't look at it, but what I'm saying is the first marriage certificate in free Canada, Hana me wono na haya ni worry they know, they see it and they know say whether it's authentic or not.
That doesn't mean anything.
That's not
they
true,
have
though.
to go. It doesn't mean anything.
No,
Canada for GA certificate.
They still have to go.
Why am I 4G certificate?
And maybe
baby, once there's forgery can happen anywhere.
That's the thing that a lot of people don't realize when they are doing this process.
You don't let me land, and you was
that question.
No, you can go ahead.
No, maybe that question, but the question I don't see yet. Right? And the American say, maybe a Canada have marriage certificate, or much your marriage certificate is genuine. Are you saying because the marriage certificate is genuine, they won't look at other factors and then just issue the visa because the marriage certificate is genuine?
It depends on who is doing the interview.
No, they will
That's what I'm trying to say.
They will never look at just the marriage certificate and say,
it depends on who is doing the interview.
Interviewer have his idea.
It depends on who is doing the interview.
And I mean, you can even fail the interview. Even if you have the genuine marriage certificate, now you fail the interviewer, you're still going to be denied. It will not be based on just the marriage certificate. That's what I want to clarify.
It depends on who is doing the interview.
Well, it's based on the discretion.
Once you fail the interview, you fail it.
But how you gonna feel it if somebody is doing the interview and they deem fit to say marriage certificate doesn't suffice enough and they fail you.
No, and if they fail you, if they fail you with a genuine certificate, you could always actually appeal if it's genuine. So any genuine, your appeal can't even hold any water.
So you understand that somebody can be failed even if you have a genuine certificate, right?
It depends on who.
No.
Yes, you can.
Oh, Sticky, what are you saying?
What I'm saying to you, T.
No,
we're not talking about the same thing. We're talking about spousal, whatever.
That's what
this is not about married. What's it?
No, it's not true.
Spousal, sometimes we make if the certificate is genuine, that means that only pana or interview unim say a genuine.
Yeah.
China and no fail you.
No.
So it has nothing to do with the genuineness of your there's something else not they or they fail you.
That's what she was trying to say.
And no, that means say even though you have a genuine certificate, unim the birthday info. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's something good. So it has nothing to do with the certificate in question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Someone only say once the certificate is genuine, they will give it to you. And that's what I'm trying to dispute. That's not entirely right.
Ah, okay.
No, Enoba. Do you think, you can go there with pictures without the certificate and your visa can be approved.
I know the main cancer, but one only
Do you think?
no,
I
know they're true.
Very good. That means the first primary thing they look at is the marriage certificate before they come to the other matters, such as the secondary things like the pictures.
I completely understand what you're saying. But when she says, once it's genuine, you're supposed to get it on. And Namika said, it's not true.
No. It depends on the interviewer, and that one somebody's idea.
That exactly
based on the interviewer's discretion, they can do whatever they like.
Absolutely,
they have the mandate to do that. Even after you show photos, they can ask you questions.
They will not look at anything further. And I'm saying, that's not true.
It is so. I know, but we had people who have gone for an interview. They couldn't even ask for their names. They just went there and chat with the interviewer, and they went there when they give them what they want.
That's why she says, once the certificate is genuine, you're supposed to get it. They won't look at anything else. That's what I said. That's not true.
Well, I think in the West, possible when it's Africa, and that's the point I was trying to make. Because the Brony won a marriage certificate. That's what people say.
But they will look at
other Africa has a problem because, and especially because people are doing a lot of fake marriage certificates.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. The genuine certificate. They will still look at other factors. They will still look at.
When you say Brony for marriage certificate, so what the mama, say there's a criteria of questions and things that they have to look at the form to confirm, say, and pampan form nimpona or the mom, even though a free abroche hanum no, genuine or not. There is specific things they have to do.
Gallo, even with American dollar now, we use it regularly.
They have
the moment they have a specific kind of atrocity to look. If you can even their own money, So whether you have it or not, they will check. And then once the marriage certificate, now question is thank you, say if you can't show until they should let you go.
Requirements from their end that
you need to feel second and checking for things.
Mr. Sorry, campaign in person me can't cry. Oh, say.
But me purchase say o ma
prem kasa bi na what
me kasa kakra bi wo dem make more kanoma to so dem person me kan say ye nyina ye African for ne ba ha ye nim kwan bebre a wo dem fan say ye ne ye wo krum ha especially American and other countries ye nim kwan bebre ebinim fa so ba ha ebinim ba true marry ewo krum ha no so no ebinom su kra original dey come sister ne dey hu say ebinom su kra original marriage certificate ewo America ha me wa marriage ni fake brother na me boa
exactly
yeah ebinom kra original ewo ha krum ha ba me wa no a contract marriage fake.
Oh, but at least the certificate is still like legit.
Yes, and that's why they don't just base their decision on this.
Yeah, and
the certificate is legit.
The certificate you better certificate needed by some no maybe or baby sir me brand can say what the certificate I call also ukunu date of birth you say ya unim. Ebe na ye approve. Me o de mama me mfa me ho me free Ghana ba me call interview American embassy. Me ne madam forget be na question me kwa name him say that day no interview. Brony from America ha any ni brother any ni sister e ba Ghana besni ko Cape Coast e ko ware no. Eje Ghana marriage certificate. Me ni get ni nyina na call interview one day e wo Ghana ye fairly get no. Brony fita American ni Brony and obeware no. Ye feli no. Ye misa se di entia. Because no maybe wo ha wo na wo si ukunu no. Ye bisa wo question bi afa ukunu no ho anhu. Marriage certificate na ware ne ye no credit but ye be deny because ukunu no nim no titu wo mo no ombeka sa ware ne nye papa. Ko woni be ma da sorry na ye bisa wo se ni date of birth ye say na unimu a. Because e ukunu pa bo size cry ye say na unimu a. Eye do credit so wantimi amfa no ma bi ansisi so a ye beka say nye no kure enti sa na asem e ko na ye bia wukura marriage certificate ba nsem bia bebi sa no ntimi nyia no a eye no credit ba ye beka say enye papa enti say de brabo yi kan no gisa wo sa ye pi na wo de de ye kan say e be prove say ampa ansa na ye de ampa cho kakra mpese me kan no mda mo ase
enwa na me kan.
You are welcoming she.
Yo, yeah, Joso.
Yeah, Joso, yeah, that's it.
Anyway.
And so, Sticky, point I am making is say, the reason why they ask for these supporting documents and whatnot is to convince them, right? And you can't tell me, say, kind of thing, marriage certificates, like I initially said, it can be forged. So wait, to say, apart from, especially because there's been a lot of fake certificates going around.
You know, nobody is disputing the fact that they're married, right? Lumba was once married to.
Don't make it about Lumba. That's the thing. Don't make it because we don't know.
Okay, so let me make it about something else. If you married somebody 20 years ago, and you have to prove that you're married to that person, nobody would. If you brought a video of your wedding day, doesn't really hold any water. Nobody's saying you did not marry that person.
Evidence in the court.
20 years ago, we saw you standing there. Even the video, you did a wedding in a church. Everybody has that video. But to prove that you're married today, that video means nothing because it could have been dissolved. It could have been null. Do you understand what I'm saying? So bringing a video that you're married 20 years ago doesn't really matter because you just have to prove to me today say you are still married. Do you understand? So telling me say they will bring pictures supporting. Yes, we know that at some point that marriage was there, but is it still there today as we need it to be? That's the question.
So if you are claiming, say, the marriage is no more, why don't you bring your proof?
I don't have to prove it. You're the one that have to prove it.
No, you.
Well, I don't have anything to show.
The marriage is not there.
So it seems like it's the same issue we are talking about, but you guys don't want to mention names. So proving it now, we've come to the burden of proof. In this case,
Good.
First of all, you did not bring nothing. Na udi bibi ba na mekasa de ni Africa. Ana a whole burden of proof is shifted. The process itself wasn't followed. Into what do you want me to challenge again?
Right.
You brought something.
No, at this point, no. They're only saying bring it through the right channel.
At the end of the buy, you didn't bring it through the right channel.
Yeah.
Into why should I prove say at the end of the buy quite wrong? Because first of all, you say a coin mu bed for coin mu bra. One for coin mu na murem. What's the me challenge you so na murem? Why?
One of the ye go school no mo ye mekabina wutumi de ko fa abonten anama bo stadium no.
Yes.
Me name dey.
Into the burden of proof could have only been here. Could have only been here. And come the buy and on the far right channel. No. I know do Bruno boys and a faker. And there you have to prove them wrong. But in this case, there be a safa brand, one fan for Wama. Into what process na crime challenge you win.
Okay, into the
burden of proof.
Yeah, that marathon no beat me for bike.
Mr. Mo,
stadium
yenka ni biom appeal na nkofo ko no enye honom na ye di new evidence
na my appeal process no me pa chewa
yo me sure that name is manager
minim say yenko bonkro minim say no new evidence
when some of us hear that we be sitting there like Abba.
No, don't say it.
The same thing na postmortem no koye you. Oh yeah, koye.
And so if whatever the case no, a crime be pomponi ye kasi ye mamu opportunity say move sign for high court back. Na munko di mo ase mu bieme no data. Whatever you guys are bringing, no, it should come straight from Germany to the court. It shouldn't go through nobody's hands before it gets to another lawyer.
So why do you think we can bring it straight?
And yes, I because I think some people are not understanding. Say process now no omukano. It has to be straight from one entity to the court. Nobody in between should touch it.
Yes, sir. I don't know ya what I can say. I'm for him say you. I'm for him say you.
Because that's the case.
Madam Gallo, mama mo kakra wa ha. Menyi Enuba no. Enuba. Ye wa ha na mama Akosua se wa fi Germany baye.
Yes.
Tama ye pen marriage certificate e wo court no. Or the Germany die ne baye.
Yes.
But tama o free Germany baye na obegina car so no. Se de na wa print kakraka na ni kura no.
Yeah, me who ye.
Na Ghana certificate na say Germany die.
Perfect. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
yes.
What's that certificate? Was it her name?
Me pacho, what's it?
What's that Ghana marriage certificate? Was it her name?
Enunti na me bisa say Ghana dia na Germany dia nkome.
Ghana dia.
Okay. Na ade na Ghana dia no ho na ye pe proof wo court na wa amfa anko na odi be gina aka so.
Okay, me yansan. Ghana dia no. Enye wono na ede ba, enye ne die o, enye ne din ni so.
Exactly.
Obi na edi show say we legal keke.
Oh my goodness.
No, obi na just a symbol keke. Right? Enti wo fi say na de ne kura na ne din wo so.
Enti de na ekura no na o ti ka ne so nyina na the flash off keke.
Obi na de share ne some one point.
Oh my goodness.
Mo be supporting no mo de brand no.
You don't know this.
Me ude ene ya sem bra ye che ya adwenti ude nka me minta ma abontin me minta nko we nti me hu ye no question me bisa me ho no ye mfa ne se nipa bebre nso adwenti se de minya ne se na ma me Akosua se wa ewo sa marriage Ghana certificate wo ho na ye pe asem na kokoto awamfa ma na ene no odi abegina ka so no nti wo bi se wo ye sa anye wa na odi CV ho.
Okay.
You think say even if it's her marriage certificate, she will just come out and show it to everybody like that.
And now show you say
the passport and the details share. Na marriage certificate in the passport.
And I see the proof certificate. Now
passport
o certificate no court na o dia be gina car so say any obi yes so
from what I know, me how the customary marriage certificate looks like, but that looked like a Ghanaian ordinance marriage certificate, right?
Yes.
Mami to the ordinance marriage was Ghana. Also, here with Germany. So why would you even think say ordinance certificate about?
That's a way pa.
She didn't even go to court because of customary marriage. She went there because of her German ordinance marriage. So why would you even think say Ghanaian ordinance marriage certificate no crown? Any idea?
Okay. Demi so Matthew question na say enye dia
you comment section na say now fire.
Don't.
That's not the case.
Now I was going this thing and me who say team legal wife for na bi onu hu say mama ni kura certificate no ejina ka na so no team legal wife for na bi oh mama ni di certificate free Germany aba mama ni di certificate free Germany aba ye de kokko to akokire enti de me person che ne say na who deceive when
she's not the one doing it. Maybe ni papa.
But what you do here, sister? Chelsea for koji ye can say UEFA Champions League. Manchester for ne yichire. And then you say be prove or court for Germany dia no nebra. What be for Ghana dia say nkrofo ne di ma me na ye say me page am fanche. Now what supporters ni be say or the kokko.
No, you should blame the supporter who is or no kind of dream. You shouldn't blame the woman. What you say? Obi chinanchen odo ma me no. Obi akache dey say. What storage I said we waji ah
no one is see what you na me dey ma me say we say bibia onye ni
or pretend ke say no mamu ni ye
mami no worry and how is she going to get that
in the passport abrade o dey no just want me for
was it one worry under what
some marriage certificate in the was it fair now?
No, yeah,
I don't even know if it was.
If it was
yeah, we all know, but don't say
Sticky, don't say we all know. I didn't know, please.
Oh, you didn't know that?
To be honest, sisters and brothers, na minimum. Me no the question be say Mr. Storage de ya otatie me ne be hia wa hada bia me ka se me ma me Akosua Serwaa de me to me no me de me gidi se oyeyere na mom enoma bi na bia wantimi improve e wo court ntina asem ne call ne saa no
oyeyere betanyo no nkwa na eyere saa na
oh brother me gidi se oyeyere me de me Paul no e na me gidi se Presland so oyeyere me saa na me gina me stand no
no yeah
me stand no inti dia me ko bisa me ho ne say na ma me was a certificate we dia ade na wan fa ma me prove ni case na ka so no odi be gina me pa cho monti mase ni dia me kan wa ha yi
to was na prembe me kura de oba bia wo gina wa na me gina
inti say ade no enye marriage certificate wo be kire na obi dia be hye wo nsam saji na fa gina ka so na fa kire say wo do certificate aba ampa na wo so waje na wo di gina ka so na wa ba mu na wo di kire
But Grandpa, were you there?
I saw everything on camera.
He made a statement.
Boss, you also have to remember that the younger wife also was pouring champagne on herself. Okay, we need to be honest.
On herself.
Somebody was pouring be pissing me off because as Ghana phone say Mbema no mumunti mi njina ehu no kra ne nka. Munti mi mun kan no kra.
Don't go there. Don't start. Now who can no
Ghana Mbema mo boa.
Who can no kra?
Mo girl no how the younger girl became a wife. Maybe my mini certificate na mo kan
Mama,
y'all know the truth. You guys are lying.
Which is
you guys are lying. Y'all know the woman is a wife. Your friend is a divorce certificate to be and can buy and can pay. Mobwa. Mo bwenda yo 2026 mama dada yen pesa yen respect mo mama nyesa divorce certificate bi o ma me Akosua side anka odobro ni ti mo nya dam they could have been out long time ago. Y'all need to
have shit.
You guys need to stop.
Bella
to me, I'm doing a research. Obi onuko jina court wan trashe mo jina na mo supported that. We understand she's a wife no matter what the court aka. Yet asia ba ye Ghana for no so bi no. Yes ye nya kakra. Esan say we want to develop our country, but most 80% of me doing my research on Lumba court case. Who come memo mu gwa asie nyina.
Ghana will develop so they how when develop be my headers.
Man, yo munjai sa. How we going to develop our country? Most of our men don't stand on the truth. Y'all need to stand. Saying that she is a wife. She wasn't able to prove nothing. Only verbal witness. Oh, mo dada yen. Mo dada. Mo bema ya boy ya wrinkle.
Ebeko Ghana. Akofa any
nana. Quick. Me will never go to Ghana.
Maninka sabi so ba no cause maninka sabi. Yeah, prepeko.
Obeka wanu atuma na madam. Ukunu ebeja wo akọ Ghana. No akọ wonso ukunu na
for. Don't compare it to me. We are the case we talking about. Don't compare it to me. Because you don't know me. We're talking about the issue that is there. You guys need to talk about how the younger girl also became a wife. We need to talk about that.
That's what I want to tell you. Say you can't say you also lying. You also lying. You two, you don't know me.
You don't know me. We gotta be truth. We have to be honest ourselves. Ghanaians, we not honest ourselves. I feel like we know the truth. We just not saying it. Okay, if you have a sympathy for the younger wife, yes. But we gotta be honest.
Yeah, she's a wife. Actually, more of a wife than the other one.
Honest with what? For 6 kids.
What a wife. So if you guys believe there's no marriage, why we don't see the marriage, the divorce certificate?
You don't have to see it.
Mimi first as a court and person or this certificate to manko obesimi ajatum. Omu bubu so mama yanka no
even though it's the wrong way that was submitted.
Hello. Pacho baya
kasa.
betumi akasa kakra.
Kasa baya.
Me pacho we dia mesra mu a me ba so nche ye batena mate se bi mu kasa na ye kirekire mu aware no mu senia ekono ye mu bebre wa kwantuo ma asesese ni ye kire nsemu ati ye ho awo senia ye faso enya ye niema wo krom a enti we dia ka mesra mpanimfo se do that part na nka ye de be kopoto kasam ye krom kasam kakra nka ebe boa ye ajafe na yenuanu bi soso ani abro mo nam kwa mu ba ebi mu soso wo mu omu ye bia eye enye ayisa enti ye kirekire mu sa na AI ne translation ti no na ase ya ye tete ye hoto nkakra nti we de nka mesere se ye do that pipasemu na eni nkontombre bia na ya ka hye ho bibi bia na ya ka hye ho na ye nkeka ne brofo ma ya ye biebie ye nsem so we de mpanimfo mesere mu a afie me pa cho meba aware nsensem no so me maami pani no maami Akosua Serwaa enka wa amfa asem ya nko court enanka abusua pani ka se omumienu nyina enya ekuna nanka me hu ni se nka problem bia eni ho enanka de bia nanka ope bia so nanka obetumi aye ne kama uye din na muye bibia wo Ghana kama oba Germany nsusu anka betumi aye wo de Germany no wo ya abusua panyi ni ma me bisa se wunya asai odobro ni ma me bisa se wunya asai ni obenya bia no eye wa wo de se wati ase ye papa Lumba ye kura no kama mi ebe nam so amato ya na wo ko ni Ghana nka betumi akoto wo the whole world because Lumba na wo tweda kura no ana ne candle night kura no ya ye hu say a lot of people wa person no mo ye no ekuro bia even US akura na bi ye bi wa na bi ye bi wa na bi ye bi want sa na nka ye no nka wo ye din na mo ye kuna whatever ne to nchen na nka mo ye ni we nka to ya na wote Ghana wokọ Ghana atiti cars nka betumi aye to no Europe wa ma sebi nka at the end of it no kasa no court ni ho nka court nka de koto ye because US me were Massachusetts, me closer to Worcester focus on ye na time on e ma invitation obeba and there is no way so I will buy be hwe wo kan in hwe han amawako US nkwan ye more than 50 states and the 50 states think say mu 10 states kura ka so mu ye Lumba ye na obenya time akoko ni nyina imagine what you are going to get that the American what you are saying ye ma me dey me to me no I mess up big time and then
to you.
Me de ya madwen na me trent me pa cho obeye din na maka me wi awo bibia na waka na asesi ya no so no ajapade no ye nya redi ajapade ya redi ajapade awie na ankose ne a open na enyina ye begina wachi because mpanimfo say ne a woni na bre no bibia ye ndi nja na there is no way papa no so be ye bibia obeka se maame no o ma obi da Lumba ye hwe na sabi onye obi a oye sabi akoko odidi wi a na odina no atwitwi form o hwe ne nom ne kasa obi a oye papa mu Lumba bia or kasa oye de or danase enti there is no way a wo maame nka o ma obibi bia nka de be ma no wani so na bia wo be wie na wo betwe ho manso dia ene nka ye nyina manso no ke be boa mo ama ya de ya twen de to so ene ye na Lumba baby esie no ya hu no ena ya hu no wo pese mu hu baby a esie Lumba nka ye nka mu ko obi nka mbe hu baby a ye de esie no ye maame Bempomaa ena say amanfo se ye delays kata na ni na ya hu na ni mu ko obi nka there is no way ya nka ye ma wu hu se Lumba na da ho no ena wo ko ye na ka enye Lumba eno so nka wo big case pa enye minua ni enye baby minua wo bia mo fa minua body e ma me na menye de menhwe eno so nka ye nyina nka be support ama baby a wo de wasembe ko bia nka de wasembe ko but mo di makuma achi ama court issue ama sabi unua be ma ba ko pe afiri mu wantumi anko akomanti wa ma akoma amba fam antimi akohwe bebi edu nua be ma ye dai etoye eno nkoda sese sika ya ye nuanom bi ejiji ahon sensem na bi afa ha na bi afa ha that the Lumba was worth more than that sika no that the Lumba wu ye enka me say that the Lumba ye pen ekura ni din to e ka se ye tono 10 cedis $100 no ya ke benya manfo ama o mato ama sebi mwanya sika enso so akomanti mama sa ade we nyina bom ama sebi social media tekuni simpo anti obi ya na mami omo kasa wani mbasa ntimi de ehame but si achia enso enye dey emuye omo masumdwe mbra omo ni omo busua panintem na yie ntu yie na ne aka bia da Lumba owuye de sai bi wan se na afiso a still a ne mo pese mu ye bia mo betumi ayeda ye 1 year celebration mo betumi ayekra ma na ye fasting ayie no mo manka bomba before the end of the before afisha na ne bedua celebration of life me ke mbetumi aye ama na aye kama enti na ma no ato me da ma simpanifo
One of him.
Bye. I mean, sure. I had time, bro. How
Okay, so no, I
Anya bibia.
nipa ya de osai.
Ya te.
me da ma se
Yeah, come on.
Oba ya mo wa ya de. Wa ya de.
Yes, sir.
Kasa papa.
I'm saying, come on, go outside the cry and you cry.
What was a good idea, pa?
Ya warifo wa kwantum sawati ase nyina ye ni yekunu ni yema ene yeti kroma me meti ye me nhwe se mi kunu be ko Ghana na oni obi be ko up and down enye so odini sie yo wan finance odini sie ya na abeka se well, but odini ko baabi a otiase no wa ma meka hwe ne wa free mu na se wo de nyame se wo nyame adom ye se mu nyina mu ndi kuna na enka we very simple very simple samati ase
I say one two idea no Friday very good idea.
Wiama kasamre ya nka wo de ko Ghana tena car so nka de ye towo the whole world ji usika ji ubibia.
I don't think she's after money and will be sika.
Anything I'm messing no.
That's what the woman is looking for.
Nadia na wo hwehwe. Nadia na wo hwehwe. Enya japadia. Nadia
Japadia per se. I think so. Japadia now will play in the crown.
That's your opinion anyway.
I didn't know. She wants to be recognized as a wife. She's already recognized as such.
The only surviving wife. She can get access and control everything.
Oh, okay. That's what you think.
Now, is there anything wrong in?
I mean, I don't see anything wrong.
There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong in her wanting a Japadia.
Listen, I don't see anything wrong with that. But the problem is she's not being straightforward about it. What me atonebu amodobroni atena ho for so many years. Enti 1 year pena kan what nto boase ebiem na nka onya. What me atena sidi amodobroni atena ho.
Na woman say be a fish no.
She didn't get anything from say or waiting for that long. So why should she repeat the same?
Na do pray when you bibi.
Thank you, brother.
Please.
And you know what's up China when you do not say you can't will, then you do whatever you want. What's not all this while for 10 years, 12 years, one country, now for now 1 year, every drama, your charge, Padiama, what you are looking for. No, I don't know. I don't know.
See, Auntie or buy, I'm a patron. One country, and I think I won't make country wine.
Na se si an why na o ka kire no. Se si isu ya why na o ka kire no.
From what I know,
say na mo kwanto.
Okay, Obaya.
Yes,
from what I know, or no one bekasa. Me, the first interview I saw was her sister. I think Grace or something. And Obaya kana before ka say and a Lumba Jana warrior and a Oja Lumba ho. So I think she came in to explain the entire thing. Say, no, this is not what happened. Say Lumba ka so Kofia wako yesi. And I say bye. Ma me no kwa no nimpo so oni obi hihye ho. So say okoye UK program bi o sedeng and omoko te to train. So you see,
that time I wanted to train not to her.
Yeah, filing for divorce, no sticky. The 2018 divorce, no Refi. That's when she wanted to divorce.
I know, man. 10 days.
If we could have had a reply from Lumba, then
Lumba so ka chance or calling as a bluff.
No. Lumba time be no kai.
The lawyer say can
a letter was sent. It was replied with the letter. So we have to see the letter.
The letter.
And yes, the whole storage. What happened to say yes, you're calling the bluff, so we're going to take it. No. A letter was sent. We read the letter. Letter and reply with a letter. So we need to see that letter.
The fact is, I'm not see Dean. Why dear? Why dear? Sebi obabi and one ma o chenye na me tia me ni me kunu na.
Maybe one year didn't go Jano no chenye.
I into what Tinas or Tias and Lumba Tias na winning 90 myanga that back and forth na. Wama sebi nyami aton nsa friend no. Say na amamre wo sebi obi free mu a ye twen 1 year ye whatever we ya bie ni niam so oja chire sei na o ye che na ankose ne a wo pene na ye nyina na se ga se ni se ye nyina ye beboa so the American what you see but nipa ni tiase no wa money na anye that back and forth no some na ya waka ni nsabu agu ni bu awie na ono so ntimi me kana sema yenwu se this is the rare thing went on no say no dia na no so obeye say the American what you see
I know one ego.
Also, no one, which is one on an echo.
No, I was your penny natural letter burn, say, or you want to go Jawa.
Don't come to no, the kind of assembly call for two. I am yes,
I was your penny trust our letter and by a son or cocoa.
No. I won't believe what you are saying. I said, wait, Ayeka. Mammy, no, for 1 week in the year now, or call line. No. Mammy, some many 2 letters and son or more responding.
Oh, the time of mature and the wood.
2 letters,
Miss 2 letters, mammy, the
Yankee
2 letters now, my mini kind of Troy, and the whole respond in a bush opinion so the man. So who wrote the 2 letters first?
I don't know the response to the
oh, there be sister. Me about no young fan too, because I don't know
response in the date in a date.
Open date now, I'm in control.